Hello. Today we are, not today. I've been at this for a few days now, so I don't know, man. What do you do? Here's the problem. So this is my garden, which predominantly has, like, these are all potatoes. I got potatoes, and there's my gooseberry plant, and sunflowers, obviously. There's a little patch of sage in there. But we also have dogs, and so there's also electrical that runs down from the post into the ground. So I'm saying that because at this point I've considered using gas. What have I done? I have so far, let's see here now. So the white powder is diatomaceous earth. And there you can see. So now what you don't do apparently, and I found out the hard way, was I coated as best I could because there's straw in the garden for the potatoes. And I just coated it with diatomaceous earth. But they're proficient diggers, and I guess unless you block the hole, they're not ingesting it. They need to ingest the diatomaceous earth in order to get it into their system, and that's how they like dehydrate to death. I'm learning about all this on the fly. It's been a few days I've been trying to get rid of these pricks. I did get bit by them or stung by them last week. Not fun. So yeah, you can't cup them. That angers them. So my last attempt last night was coat furiously the hole, and then I thought, well, because I also have, here, I'll see if I can swing around. I made a pop bottle. Let's see if I can get a zoom here. Yeah, there it is. I made a pop bottle trap with cola, and so if you put vinegar in, it keeps the bees out, and then if you put soap in, it keeps them from flying out. But I'm too scared to check the trap, so I don't know potentially if any of them are in there, but I do know now that when you cover their nest entry with a vessel, like a Rubbermaid or whatever the hell that thing is, it infuriates them. So this morning, it was quite angry. I went to town to try and consider the spray foam. Mr. Bird, have I tried sitting down and having a talk with them? Excellent question. Thank you, Jer. Telepathically, they've been living in my head free, as well as my potato garden. No, I haven't tried talking to them. What should I say to them? What should I say? Thank you so much for your painful lesson in proximity last week. That was a very valuable life lesson that I learned, and for that I am grateful. Yeah. What do I do? So, let's see. Okay, I thank them for the lesson. No, because there's lots of other flush places for them to go here. Like, that is a spring-fed pond. It comes in over on that side of the property and then goes through. And honestly, I'm surprised they're not there. But they're in the straw, the potato garden. So, if you guys have any tips, I'm considering gas, but I can't because of the underground wiring. from this post that it goes to the house. So it's under the ground. If I dump a bunch of gas in there, again, which I am very tempted to do, it could be to the detriment of the underground wiring. The spray foam is very toxic. We have a lot of bumblebees. It's set up for bumblebees because of all the flowering plants. I don't want to kill the bees. I don't really want to ruin the crop, spuds. And Lord Racer, jam a stick. D-Man, what are you trying to do? Get me fucking... D-Man says jam a stick in the hole. I'm like, I'm going to need some follow-up intel on that maneuver, sir. I know covering it with a bin is not good. I know that creates a very hostile environment. So I'm gonna have to, okay, so my plan is I'm gonna have to, I guess, put on rubber boots, 3 pairs of, I've got like, what do you call them, like, harem, like, what's that guy? You can't touch this. Those pants, I got like, I'll put like, so I can put them over the edge of the boot. I can tuck my winter coat into them because they're really elasticy. And then, yeah, MC Hammer, that guy. And then I guess eye protection, because if you enrage them, they target your eyeballs. Yes, I know they're mostly active in the day. I know this is part 1 of my series. I plan to end this series with a celebratory harvesting of potatoes. I don't know, I feel like even just standing here, they're eyeing me up. But, so a plan for later is, I guess, at some point today, I'm gonna get rid of that bin. And I'm gonna, like I said, put on my proverbial space suit of protection and rake the straw out, because I think you have to find the hole that they go into, and maybe there's more than one. Did this just turn in? It can turn into a trivia stream. True or false? Covering a hornet's nest with a bowl or a Rubbermaid bin will infuriate the residents. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm waiting till after to consider a psilocybin adventure. So look out, everybody. I'll say it now. Jer, I'm only in it for the trivia. My inner nerd has a ferocious competitive nature. But if humbly I were to win anything, I would prefer the opportunity to then auction it off, or I don't know what the term is, but yeah, I'm not in this for the prizes, man. I love gathering with you guys. In case you don't know, Jeremy Bird here in the chat has a fabulous trivia show every Saturday night, so that's coming. I'm just gonna catch up on the chat here. Fog machine, yeah. Well, I've been so stressed out, I've been smoking darts, so I don't know. I've already tasted the wrath. Taste the wrath now. Taste the wrath of the hornets. Okay, anyways, I've told you what I've done. Again, diatomaceous earth has to go in the hole. That was it. They're chewers. They have to chew through the diatomaceous earth in order to ingest it, to then dehydrate themselves to death. So that's where I went wrong. So starting tonight, I'm going to wait till dusk, and I'm going to put on as many clothes, because if you've never been stung by ground hornets, I get stung all summer. It doesn't really bother me. I've had the odd bee sting, or, you know, just the odd little one flying around ding me in the ear or something. But these mamma jammas, they mean business. So I'm going to pony up on the protective gear and get a rake in there. See if I can get Jay to like shine a light or something. And I'm going to rake all the straw out. See if I can isolate the entrance and then just funnel it right in, and then not cover it up, because that is yeah, D-man, that was me last week. I thought it was 100, but actually it was only closer to 20 by the time I was able to see the marks. But you can get from Aveeno, while we're on the subject, Aveeno is the brand name. They do an anti-itch cream, but it's an analgesic, so it physically numbs the skin around where you get stung, and that was a bit of a godsend. That was a bit of a relief. But Hamilton, good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna jam it full of poison for them. Poison for them, meaning diatomaceous earth. It's like shards of sharp things, and it's like slugs. If they go over it, it's like walking on glass. They'll just bleed out or whatever. But so anyways, yeah, I'm gonna continue to use that. I think they have to ingest it to ruin their party. So I gotta find the hole, and rather than a stick, which if a stick is anything like covering it, like my genius move here with the Rubbermaid, that just makes them angry. I'm gonna have to not cover them. I'm gonna have to leave them free to dig and eat. And yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's where I'm at, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they say that if you get stung good enough with the ground wasps, if you're like, they're so, it's like a next level sting. Like if you're allergic, you could die. Okay, once again, if you cover them and prevent them from traveling, I should have done a video before. Honestly, it's an angry scenario. They look really angry. So covering them is not an option. Fight them with my fists like a real woman. Well, I have felt their wrath. I do not want to fight them, because while I'm punching them in their soul, they're gonna sting me with their little asshole, and that is not fun. So anyways, on a happy note, look at these. These are taller than me. And I am tall. So there you have it. Strawberries, mint, pumpkins, some kale that just won't die. That's my asparagus. There's another sunflower. And right in the heart of Garden City is Trouble Town. Anyways, this was just short and sweet. I'm gonna update it tomorrow. So we got another bag of diatomaceous earth. I'm gonna rake it out and blanket it down, see if I can find the hole, funnel it right in, force these pricks to make some exit decisions and go from there. Because I can't poison and I can't firebomb them. So I don't know if the trap is working. Anyways, if anyone else is going through something similar. They say, I don't know if you can see, I cut the top off the pop bottle, inverted it, taped it shut. There's cola in the bottom with a splash of vinegar and some dish soap. That's what they say online. Yeah, oh, for sure. That was the stingy side of town. Yeah, isn't that a, what's that guy? It sounds, oh no, that's just a New York state of mind. I'm on the stingy side of town. Yeah, I grew up in Mississauga, so I got tons of bee stings down there. So yeah, there's my trap, and I'm too chicken to check. And I guess we'll just have to go from there. So, Toronto Thrash, aka Hamilton. Good to see you, brother D-Man. Always a pleasure. Mr. Bird. If I do throw fisticuffs down, I'll be sure to document that as well. Lord Racer. Always a pleasure when you show up on my stream, yeah. And we'll go from there. So the conflict of interest now is, do all this shit before trivia or after? If it's dark enough before trivia, I'll attempt it. And if I show up for trivia, that means I didn't die from bee stings. So you have a bee suit. Yeah. I actually asked at the Home Depot today, Home Depot, and they were like, we have painting coveralls. And I don't often use the yeah, no, but I think I did. Yeah, that's not going to be sufficient. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can set up the camera. I don't know. I'm winging it. Anyways, this is part 1 of hornet eradication. So we're fluffy layers. Yeah, man. I got 3 pairs of MC Hammer pants I'm going to fire on. I'm going to tuck my boots into them because they have elastic bands at the bottom of the leg holes. And then the top is elastic. So I'll put my winter coat on and then I'll tuck that in. So I'll be impenetrable to my neck at least. And then maybe some eyewear. Yeah, that's not good advice. Dip yourself in honey. Yeah, then I'll get attacked by hornets and bumblers. I got no beef with the bumblers. I actually had one land on me a couple days ago. But it was still too fresh after the sting, so I had to really mind meld through that. I was like, okay, I'm shitting my pants and I don't want a bee sting right now, but I just had to keep telling myself bees love us, and then I kind of figured out he was just cleaning his legs, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna let him, and then he flew away, thank God. I'm just not ready for that. Oh, D, hello. D, I'm eradicating hornets. I'm psyching myself up here. Yeah, the, what do you call it? The chastity outfit. D is rad. She does a lot of cool storytelling. Every morning I just tune in. I try every morning to tune in, and she's always got a cool story to tell. So go check out D's channel. D, check out Jeremy Bird's channel if you can. Hold on here, I'm gonna make you a mod, girl. There. Now, D, you can go on other people's channels. Check out Jeremy Bird for sure. He does trivia every Saturday night, and we can catch up there. If you're worth shouting out, you're getting a shout out, girl. D-Man, Lord Racer, Mr. Bird, Toronto Thrash, aka Hamilton. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna pack it in here for now, and If I don't update you tonight, I'll definitely do an update in the morning. Yes, Mr. Bird is a very generous spirit and a very beautiful person, so highly recommend. All of y'all should just sub to all of y'all, that's all I'm saying. And thank you for being my sub. I'm over 300 now, that's kind of cool. Sir, always a pleasure. That dude on Sovs last night, he had the same amount of videos as I did, but he had 41,000 subscribers. He must have dragged a ton of them over from TikTok or something. I was just like, I don't know how this works, but just keep swimming. We'll see. All right, well, sending the only WWF quote I have is, "Oh yeah!" That's also the Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if you were still on, D-Man, but he got the chicken. Sometimes you need to STFU song. He got ejectorine. No, that was the second guy. The second guy got the boot via chicken shut the F up song. Anyways, I don't have the shut the F up song, so I'll wish you well, and I will picture you all obtaining the most beautiful peace. I'll catch you next time. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I called it. I called it in the chat. But anyways, so much love to you all. Thanks for joining in on this scary topic. I hope it didn't frighten you. And we'll catch you later at trivia. Have a good day, guys. I hope it's sunny and beautiful where you are too. Okay, we'll catch you on the flip, guys. I can't see anything here. All right, we'll go in the shade. Stella, help mommy work her phone. She's like, I'm out of here. All right. All the best, guys. Thanks for joining. See you next time.